Hi, Elite Recapped here. In this video I will recap one of a unique film. Horror, mystery, sci-fi, thriller film, released 2018. Called A Quiet Place. For more movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell button to get all new videos. And like this video, it really helps channel to grow. Before we start, spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Have a great day. The movie starts, day 89. The streets are empty, no one on it. There are lost people reports. Everywhere is empty, but here on a supermarket, a kid running and a girl behind him. She is wearing a medical earphone. At the pharmacy there, a girl sitting down and her mother looking for a medicine for the girl. She's searching very quietly. She found the bells and gave her one. The girl who wear the earphone came, and the woman told her that she is okay with a very flat voice. The girl gone away to the kid who was running, they not wearing shoes. The kid drawing on the floor and she sat down, and watching him while drawing. He finished and he told her that's a rocket by the sign language. She also using sign language. She told him good work. Then he told her that how we would run from the planet, and the kid ran away. The kid standing on something, trying to get a rocket from a shelf, but it got fall and the girl ran and catched it. Then the father came. He had stuff for them. He had things to could communicate by the radio, and he brought something for the girl, and the boy came. His father told him to go to his mother. While they are going out, the boy came and he had a plane toy. Then the father took it quietly and took of the power from it, telling him that it make a loud voice, and they went out. The girl gave him the toy, then got out, and he took the power with him. The family walked away, all of them with no shoes, and while they are in the woods, the boy played the plane. It made a loud voice, and the father ran away to took the boy, and all of them got scary. While the father running, something looked very scary, got out and took the boy. Day 472, the girl sleeping on the sand, and her mother came and walked together. A screen came and the father watching them. A reports about the creatures came out, and about that they can hear you, and about the creatures, they are blind, attract sound and armor. About how can survive, by medical supplies and soundproofing. The creatures are 3 on the area. The father sat down and put a headphone and starting to listen to something. There were in front of him an international shortwave frequency chart, and he listening to the countries. The boy on a car, he playing with it and drinking it by his imagination. Then he saw his father from the mirror. He got down from the car and gone. At the house, the mother preparing for the baby. She is pregnant, and the father outside on a high place. He had a box. On it there were pictures for 3 babies and another stuff. Meanwhile, their children putting a newspaper on the wall. The father burned the box and went to the house. The mother was preparing dinner and signed to her daughter to do something. The father was washing his face and his daughter came to take him for dinner. They were eating on a big leaves to not make sound. Their children were playing, and suddenly the boy hit the firelight and made a sound. The father hurried to stop the fire, and they waiting for the creatures. Nothing came, but suddenly a sound came from the cell. They got frightened and the father went to the window to see what outside. Suddenly a 2 rat fall down, and the boy said that he is sorry. 2 rat were walking and making their sound, and a creature killed them. The father was in the room that he was in, he making a new earphone for his daughter. His wife came to him and he told her that she is so beautiful. She took him and put an earphone on his ear, listening to the music, and started to dance. Day 473, their daughter was going to a place that she shouldn't go to it. She got inside a house, and before getting down to the forbid place, her father catch her and took her out. He told her that she knew that she shouldn't go there, and she knows why. She told him that she not a kid and she wouldn't make a sound. He asked her not to go there again for him. He gave her the earphone that he was making it yesterday. It's to reinforce the frequencies. She told him that it wouldn't work. Then he told her that they wouldn't stop trying till work, and he tried to put it to her, but she didn't accept. In the house, the mother studying to her son. Then the father came and told her, it's time to go. Her son told her that he didn't want to go with his father, but she told him that he had to go to know how to protect himself and how to look after her when she got old. They went out, and their son told his father that he didn't want to go. His father told him that there's nothing to scare, but his son told him that there's something to scare. His daughter came and told him that she would go with him. He told her that she want her to stay with her mother. The girl went to her room and she was angry. She threw the new earphone on the bed. Then she went to the bed and tried it, but it didn't work. She cried and prepared her bag to go away. The father and his son went to the river to fishing, and the fish made a sound. The boy got scary and told his father that they would hear. His father told him not to afraid because the sound of the river is loud, so they can hear the flat sound. Meanwhile, his daughter went out. The father told his son that he wanted to show him a place. He took him to the falls and he screamed. The boy got scary, but his father told him it's okay, they can't hear them. Meanwhile, the mother was washing the clothes, and while she taking it out on big bags, one of the bags got stuck in a nail in the stairs, and while trying to pull it, it made a sound and the nail stand her up. At the river, the boy asked his father why he didn't take his sister and asked him if he blaming her for what happened. His father told him that he didn't blame her. The boy told him that she didn't stop blaming herself. Meanwhile, their daughter went to the bridge. On it there were a cross and a baby stuff around it and written on it from 2016 to 2020. She put a plain toy on the stuff after cutting its wires to not to make a sound and worked it. At the river, the boy asked his father if he loves his sister and his father told him that he loves her. They told him that he should tell her. Meanwhile, the father and his son were getting back. The boy saw a home and stared to it for a while. Then he followed his father. A man appeared and the father stopped. Beside the man there was a body for his wife, the boy hidden in his father, and the father signed to the man not to scream. But the man can't do it and screamed. The father carried his son and ran away hidden in the tree. A creature came and killed the man and the boy was very scary and his father putting his hand on his son's mouth. In the home, the mother was getting out from the room, then the water came. She ran downstairs and having a picture on her hand, and while getting down, she stomped on the nail and she made a voice while the picture fall down. She got her foot out and went down. She made the light outside red, and while she was going upstairs, a creature came to the house and started to look for the source of the sound. The mother hidden down and she felt bad because she going to put a baby. The creature came downstairs and she hid from it, trying not to make a sound. She had made the alarm to distract the creature. The alarm worked and she ran upstairs. She went to the bathroom and got inside the bathtub and she was bleeding. The father came and found the red lights. He told his son to fire the rocket and told him that his mother needed his help. The mother on the bathroom and then the creature came to there, and she trying to screaming. The boy went and fired the fireworks. They played and the mother screamed. Their daughter saw the fireworks and ran to the house. The father went to got the gunshot and went to his wife. He got on the bathroom. There were a lot of blood on the bathtub. He thought that the creature took it. Then he sat down and cried. But his wife was in the glass, having her baby. Meanwhile, the boy was getting back and he heard a sound. Then he turned and ran into the corns. Then he hit something and fall down. The father took his wife and the baby to another place, and while taking them the baby cried. But they got down on the safe place. The baby was crying and the creature up there. They put an oxygen for the baby. The girl came back and while she walking, she found the light and there was a creature behind her. But her earphone made a frequency so the creature ran away. She followed the light and while she was taking the flashlight, her brother catch her hand. In the safe place, the mother was sleeping and dreamed about what happened to her son on the bridge. Asked him about their children, and where they are. He told her that he would find them. She asked them who they are, if they can't protect their children. Then she told him that the boy can't protect himself but the girl is smart. She would find a place to hide. The father got out from the safe place. There was a water flooding and getting into the safe place. The children were up on the silo, made a fire, but the fire went down. At the safe place a water turned off the candle and the mother wake up. She found the place flooding of the water and there was a creature in there. She went carefully to took the baby and the creature got into the water. She got the baby and went behind the fall of water because of the baby making voice. Meanwhile, the father went out to find their children. The girl told his brother that they can't stay here more. He told her that he would come to save them. She told him that he would come for you, not for me. And while he was going to tell her that he told him that he loves her, the boy fall into the silo and made a sound. The creature was near to the father. It heard the sound, quickly went to there and the father followed it. On the silo, the girl telling the boy not to make a voice and the boy trying not to drown into the corn. But suddenly, the door of the silo fall and the boy started to drown. The girl jumped to help him. She pushed the door so he can get up on it. He get on the door and the girl started to drown. She disappeared in the corn and her brother tried to help her. He gave her his hand and she catched it. The boy helped her, but the creature got inside the silo. They put the door on them to protect them. The earphone of the girl made a frequency again and the creature ran away making a hole in the silo. The mother got out from the safe place they made having the baby. Meanwhile, the father went to the silo and the children jumped off the silo and their father found them. He hugged them, while their mother watching them from the screen on the husband's workroom. The father heard a sound for a creature. He signed to them to not make a sound and told them to go to the truck. The children went to the truck and the father took an axe to protect them. The father looking for the creature and the creature was up. It went down and pushed the father and hurt him. The boy screamed dad and her sister went to him in the truck and hide. The girl earphone made a frequency, so she stopped it and the creature got into the truck trying to take them. The father stand up and told his daughter that he loves her and always did. Then he screamed to save them. The creature went to the father and the boy moved the truck away. They went back to the house by the truck. Their mother took them down to their father's room. The mother gave the baby to the boy and hid him. She had the gunshot. The girl was looking to the things at the room. She found the earphones that her father was doing for her. She sat down and cried. Her mother came to her, then the girl showed her the earphones. The creature got inside and it destroyed the screens because their sound. The girl started to look to what was written on the board and then the question about what makes the creature weak, and when the creature got close to her she understood what makes it weak. The girl worked her earphone and the frequency affected on it. She saw a microphone, so she put the earphone on it. The frequency is higher now. The creature started to move a lot, then it fall. They thought that it's done, but suddenly the creature stand up and was going to attack them, so the mother shot him. The other creatures heard the sound. They saw them coming on the screen. They are not afraid anymore because they knew their weakness. The mother had the gunshot and the girl had the earphone and ready to face them. The movie ends. That's my explanation for the movie. Before the video ends, when you reach the end, it means that I succeeded. So, don't forget to subscribe to Elite Recap channel, and hit the bell button to get notification all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Thanks you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi, Elite Recap here. In this video I will recap one of a unique film. Crime, horror, thriller film, released 2021. Called Hoodman. For more movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell button to get all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Before we start, spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Have a great day. The movie started, there's a car on empty road and a woman and his baby inside it. The baby start crying from the back seat, and while she driving, talking to him to calm down, and suddenly, a man appeared directly in front of the car. She tried not to hit him, then she made an accident. There are babies and kids disappearing reports. Many kids disappeared in Madison City. The woman who was driving the car, Mrs. Chandler, waked up at hospital. The doctor talking to her, telling her that she had an accident. Mrs. Chandler asked about her baby Joshua. The doctor told her that he didn't make it. She told him that it's a moss, because he was on the back seat, and she wants to see her baby now. The doctor told her that she hit her head. She would stay here tonight and in the morning he would come to see her. Then he got out. Mrs. Chandler's mother and her father inside the room. The woman gave her a letter written by Missy, and telling her that they need her to come back to home. They told her that they would come tomorrow to see her again. Mrs. Chandler with a nurse in the room and a detective got inside. He want to talk to her. The nurse told him that she is not okay yet. He told her that he wouldn't took time. The detective started to ask her about the accident and how it happened, but first he told her that he feels so about her baby and he know that she lost her husband too. She told him that she was in the car, just she and her baby. Detective asked her if she had drugs and told her that he had to ask this question. She told him that she saw a man in the middle of the road and she used the brake to not hit him, but she told him that she might hit him. He told her that he just came from the accident scene and there is no body there except her baby. She insisted that the body not for her baby. The detective asked her to describe the man she saw. She told him that she didn't saw his face, but he looked like a man. He was wearing a black robe. That what she saw. The nurse told the detective that's enough and he had to get out. The woman, Ari, went to sleep. She is dreaming that she walking in the hospital and seeing a picture from woods. She waked up and saw someone moving from behind the drape. She seemed scary. Her friend get inside, told her that she's still beautiful. Ari asked her about the time. She told her it's 3 a.m. Her friend asked her what happened with her. She told her that she might be kill someone and they told her that her baby is dead, but she didn't believe them and she want to get out and looking for him. Her friend told her that this while was hard to her, his husband's suicide in this accident. Ari told her that she didn't make it, that's what happened, and told her that she would get out tomorrow and would going to her family's home and want her help to go to her home. In the morning, Ari went to her home with her friend to take her stuff. She looking to a picture for her baby. They went to Ari's family home. In the car, she telling her friend that she can't believe that she is moving to here again. Her friend told her that she could come to live with her. She told her that she didn't want to refuse her family help. They get down from the taking the boxes down. Missy came and hugged her. Her mother told her that Missy feels happy for her sisters came. Ari asked about her father. Her mother told her that he is working as usual. Ari's friend told her that she had to go to work. Her mom told her that her room's still the same. They get inside. Ari went to her room. Her sister told her that her husband's suicide because he saw bad things in the war. Her mother took her out to her room, and told her not to talk about her husband while her sister is here. She asked her if she would go again and her mother said that it looks like she back to stay. Ari in her room looking to her husband picture, while her mother knocking on the door and get inside. Ari put the picture back in its place. Her mother told her that she know her father, that he can't say his feelings. Ari asked her about her dead brother, when he died. Her mother told her that she didn't want to talk about it, but Ari asked her how he died and if the myths that she used to tell them was real. Ari told her that she had said that he died by sudden infant death syndrome. Her mother told her to ask Dr. Wood. It was helpful to her when she lost Timmy. Ari told her that she didn't need a shriek and asked her to took her car to go to her home. Ari out, searching on her boxes, someone came, he made her scared. His name is Polly. He told her that he knew that she had accident and came to here, so he came to see her, because it's been a long time since he saw her. He told her that he is here, if she wanted to talk, and invited her to his home because his father too, wants to see her. Ari sleeping on her room, she dreaming again by someone running on the woods, she waked up and found someone standing beside her. She got freaked and turned on the light. He was her father who's standing. She asked her how he got inside, so he told her that he found the door open. Her father welcomed her and told her that it was quite here since she gone. She told him that she would find her baby and move away. Her father told her that he didn't say that, but she told him that she understood what he wanted to say. In the morning, the detective came and wanted to take her to the department to ask her some questions. She told him instead of asking her, he should looking for her baby. He told her that her baby is dead and insisted to take her. She told him that she would change her clothes first. They went to the department. They are on the investigating room asking her about what happened that night. She told him that she told him everything before. He asked her to say it again. She told him what happened. Then the detective started to say her record, that she tried to kill herself when she was 22 and she had addict on drugs and alcohol. He told her that she suffered from depression and she wasn't the only one who suffered on the family. Ari told him that everything changed since she met her husband. Then the detective told her that her husband, who was on the military and went to the Middle East, he saw the war there. Then he went back, he got depression and killed himself. The detective told her what he thinks, that she got depressed and tried to kill herself, but she can't make it. Then he told her that he understand the feeling of losing someone because he lost his son too. She told him that she is sorry, but her baby didn't die and the hoodman took him. He told her that he didn't believe the hoodman's story and he taking the reasons. She asked him if she under arrest and he said not yet. Then she left the room. Ari, her sister and her friend were playing together when her sister told her that she is happy because she found someone to play with. Ari asked her why she didn't play with her friends. Her sister told her that she didn't have friends because they think that she is wearied. Ari's friend told her to do what she want and not to care about friends. While they talking, Ari saw the hoodman. She got frightened and told her friend that she saw someone. Then she took her sister and went to the car to get back. The detective was following her. Ari and Missy went back to home. While they are on the car, Ari told her sister that if she saw anything strange, she should come and telling her what she saw. Ari went to the kitchen while drinking water. She found the number of Dr. Wood. She took it and visited her. The doctor told her that she is happy that she decided to came to here after what happened with her and told her that she helped her mother when she lost her son. Ari told her that her baby didn't die. The doctor asked her how she knows. She told her that she just feels that. Then the doctor asked if he didn't die, where is he now? Ari told her that the hoodman took him and the hoodman not just a story, she know that it's real. The doctor told her that her mother was thinking like that when she lost her son. Ari told her that she's still thinking like that. The doctor told her that they are just a local stories and not real. Ari told her if they depending on a true story, because when she was young her mother told her this story and a lot of people talking about that. The doctor told her that they are just stories and not real. Ari went back to home and she went to sleep, and while she's sleeping she dreaming herself on the woods and sometimes on her car. At the car she seeing hoodman beside her. At the morning, Ari, her sister and Polly went to the pool and her sister jumped on the water. Then she told Polly that it was a good idea to come to here because her sister doesn't have friends to play with. Polly told her that he was in love with her at high school. She told him that's weird, because she didn't saw him at high school. He told her that's right because his mother died. Then Ari told him that he didn't tell him how she feels sorry about his mother's death. He told her after her death his father can't move on, he's still sad. Then she told him it's hard to lose someone. Meanwhile, Polly's father came, bringing an ice cream for them. Ari said hi to him and he consolidated her. Polly told her that he loves you as I am while touching her hand. Missy came and chose a flavor for ice cream. Ari and Missy went back to home. They are on Missy's room and Missy asking her if she loves Polly. Ari told her that he just a friend, but Missy didn't believe her. Ari promised her that they just friends and got out from the room. Missy went to sleep. Ari and her friend were sitting together and her friend told her to accept her baby's death, and sometimes when you suddenly losing someone, his spirit would be around you. Then she told her that she remember about kids died and disappeared here, and she should to look for it. In the morning, Ari went to the public library and the woman there brought to her a book that a local writer made it and said that this writer assumed that a hoodman took his daughter. Ari started to search on the internet about him, Mr. Hackman. She found his address and went to him. She knocked the door and he told him that she wanted to talk about his daughter. He told her to go away, then she told him that she wanted to know about Hoodman. He opened the door and asked her if she a reporter. She told him that Hoodman took her son too. She got inside and she told him that she saw Hoodman. He asked her if she saw him and she said, yes. He asked of her how she looked like and she told him. He asked her if she saw him again. She told them that she saw him and she feel that he follow her. He asked if you saw him in her dreams, and she said yes, she saw him. He told her that Hugman took his daughter when she was 7, her window of her room was open, and he didn't see her again. Then he told her that if she believed in him, it would be dangerous for her. Ari told him that she want to fight it. He told her if she want to do that, she should stop believing in it. Ari got nervous and went out. After she went out, the detective came to Mr. Hackman's house. He told him it's been too long since he saw him, and he's still weird like when he was at school. Before the detective get out, he told Mr. Hackman to come to the station tomorrow at 7 a.m. At the evening, Ari was sleeping and suddenly the door of her room opened and no one there. The detective working, he took his photo with his son and starting to look to it. Then he gets into the investigating room and starting to investigate with Mr. Hackman, asking him where he was on the night that his daughter. He told him that he was on his work. The detective told him that they found their maid dead. The detective told him that he didn't believe the story of Hoodman, and asked him what Hoodman doing with the kids. Mr. Hackman told him that he steal their soul then they die. The detective told him after his daughter dead 4 kids had been disappeared in the same circumstances. The Hackman told him they are not just 4 kids, they are 100 of kids, then asked him if he need a lawyer or not. The detective told him that he didn't have enough money for the lawyer. Hackman told him if he didn't under arrest he would go, then he got out. Ari getting to her sister's room and her sister asked her about her husband and why he killed himself and Ari told her why he did that, and told her to count from 1 to 100 to got to sleep. Ari got out from the room and heard a sound. She followed the sound and she saw Hoodman standing beside the pool of Polly's home. She called him and told him that there's a man on his house. She went down and starting to look for Hoodman and someone out his hand on her shoulder and she got scared. He was Polly. He told her that there's no one here. It might be his father walking while sleeping. She told him he wasn't his father. Ari looked from down to her sister's window and she found her standing and Hoodman was behind her. She shouted to her. Ari went inside her home trying to call someone, but the electric cut down. She opened the flashlight and getting upstairs, she found her sister's toy on the stairs. Ari went to her sister's room. She found her sleeping with her toy. She closed the door and sat down and starting to crying. She went to her room and she went to sleep, but she can't and the Hoodman was standing behind her. She started to count to can sleep. She heard a sound from her closet and went to see what made it. She didn't find anything, but Hoodman was behind her. She took bell and the electric cut off. She took the flashlight and went down. She heard a voice and followed it. Then she heard another sound and followed it. It was her cat. She got out and she saw Hoodman and hurried to Polly, but he was sleeping and didn't hear her. Hoodman was following her. She ran scarcely and broke take lock of the gate and went outside. She stopped a car. Then Polly took her inside and told her that no one there and he would search with her to be sure that no one there. After searching, she went to sleep and she had the same nightmare, but this time she found the letter of Missy and there's a blood on it. Then she wake up. She went to take her bells but she didn't took it. She went downstairs. Her mother asked if she took her bells and she said yes she did. Ari asked them to stop treating her as a kid and her father told her that they are scary about her. Ari went out and her friend called her to come to her home. She went there and told her that she know about spirit stuff and wants her help. They went to a room and starting to call a spirit to help them, and to give them a sign about his coming. Ari felt cold and felt her son. In that time, Hoodman was behind Ari, then electric suddenly cut off, and her friend asked her to go now. Mr. Hackman was drawing and Hoodman behind him, then he killed himself. Ari went to Mr. Hackman, but she found him dead. At Ari's friend home, her friend checking her son, and went to her room. She felt someone behind her, but there's no one. Hoodman was on her home. Ari went to her friend's home, but she didn't found her or her son. Ari went to her home, looking for her sister and she didn't found her. She heard a sound from upstairs. She took a knife with her and got upstairs and followed the sound. She heard another sound from upstairs. She went up and got inside a place, and starting to look for her sister. Hoodman was upstairs. He tried to kill her and she stabbed him in his leg and went down. She took her sister and was running from Hoodman. She went to the car, opened the gate of the garage and got inside the car. She didn't found the key and Hoodman was on the car and trying to kill her. Her sister was scared because she didn't see anything. While Hoodman trying to kill her, she remembered what Mr. Hackman said. She should stop believing him to let her. The detective went to her home and got inside. While that, Ari looked to the mirror and starting to say that it's not real for many time, and he let her. The detective opened the door car, but he didn't find anyone on back. After a month, Ari was moving from her family's home going to Colorado. Her sister wanted to go with her and she told her to stay here, and taking care of her father and mother. She rode her car, and Polly ran to her. He told her that if she's sure that she didn't want to stay here, and married him, and she said yes, she's sure. Ari went to her husband Rip and put on it a flowers and their son's photo, and she go away. At Ari's family home, in the Missy's room, suddenly her door opened. She waked up and shouted to her father and mother. Then she saw Hoodman. She closed the door and went under her bed hiding from him. Hoodman found her and took her too. That's my explanation for the movie. Before the video ends. When you reach the end, it means that I succeeded. So, don't forget to subscribe to Elite Recap channel, and hit the bell button to get notification all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Thanks you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi, Elite Recap here. In this video I will recap one of a unique film. Action, crime, thriller film, released 2010. Called Red. For more movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell button to get all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Before we start, spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Have a great day. The movie begins at 6 a.m. Frank woke up and got down. He took his bells and made some sport. He took his letters and called pension service. Then someone told him that he would attach him to his cuss service. He attached him to a woman that Frank know her. He told her that his check didn't come while he had it on his hand. She told him that he would do what she can to help him. Frank took the garbage outside and a woman said good morning to him. He looked around him. He saw all the houses around him are decorated with the Christmas decorations except his house. Then he decorated it. He ate his food. Another morning, he talked to his cuss service, asked her about a new book she read. She told him its name, and he told her that he would come to Kansas next week, and she told him it's a bad idea and asked him to call him when he comes. At 3:30 at night, he went down and there was 3 men with guns behind him. He got into the kitchen and the men waited, then they went inside behind him, but he wasn't there. He came from there behind and got a fight with them and killed them. Frank took some bullets from a gun and put them on the fire. He went to a room and broke the ground. Then he took a bag from there. At that time, the bullets got fire and there was men outside who started to shoot at the house. They destroy it. The men went inside, then Frank to kill them too and went from his house. He went to Kansas City. The woman who was talking to Frank, getting down from a car, and a man asked her to invite him to her apartment. She went to her apartment, and started to talk to herself about the man and took a beer from the fridge, and while going to the living room, Frank said hey to her and told her that he is Frank. She got panic and started to throw everything on him. While that he was telling her that she is in danger and there's some people wants to kill her because the way she talks with him and they know that he likes her, because they put them under surveillance, and while he explaining to her, the men had reached. Frank took her in a car and told her that he never imagined their first met like that. Then he told her, let's think that it's like an adventure we made. She tried to talk, but he put a plaster on her mouth so can't shout, and after her trying to talk he told her that he is hungry too, and asked what they should eat and she told him pizza. In the morning, there was a man talking to his wife about their children, while putting evidence in a crime scene for a crime doesn't happen yet. He finished what he was doing and went out, then he killed a man, making it as a suicide. A message came to him from W, told him to meet at 10, then he went to W and she told him that it's not official and totally blackout and gave him a file for his target. He told her that he was in CIA, then she asked him if it would be a problem and he said no. Frank took the woman he have, Sarah, to a motel. They on a room. He tied her to the bed and told her that he would go to meet someone and she had to wait here because this place is safe. Frank went to his friend and told him that he found a woman and before 24 hours an assassin team attacked him. His friend asked him, did he know who they are, and he told him sort of and gave him a bag of their fingers. Meanwhile, the man on the plane, searching on Frank's garbage to find something. Then he found the check. Frank cut it. His friend made his call and told him that they are independent assassins from South Africa and they are suspected of killing a Times reporter. Then he asked him if he knows her and Frank told him that he don't. Then he told him that he is in a big terrible. In the motel, Sarah untied herself. Meanwhile, the man on the plane know about her and while he looking at her file Sarah called police and the man saw that and called someone to let someone from the police took her. In front of the motel, they checking Sarah, and the policeman told her that he would take her to her home, and she told him that she forgot her bag. He gave her an injection by forcing to get into the car. He gave her the injection and Frank came. They went in the police car and Sarah is drugged now. The man who was on the plane, now he came to kill Frank. He hit Frank's car, and while the car turning around itself, Frank got off from it and started to shoot on the man's car. Then he went back to his car. Frank reported about the officer as down and gave the description of the man to the police. William went to the car that Frank drove it, but he wasn't on it. Then the police came to arrest him. Sarah woke up and asked him where we are, and she knows that they are going to New York, and told him that she hate him now. And he told her that he was hoping to be more understanding of the situation, and she told them that she was hoping to not get kidnapped and drugged, and she was hoping that he had a hair. Then she thanked him for saving her. And he told her that she had to stay with him till they found who want to kill them, and told him that who wants to kill them, killed a reporter from the Chinatown. They went to Chinatown and Frank took his plaster, and he was going to talk with the reporter's mother, but Sarah told him that he can't use the plaster on everybody and told them that she would talk to her. Frank and Sarah got inside, and the mother said that they told her to be patient and the police didn't do anything, and the police said that it was just a robbery. Sarah told her we would do what we can. The mother gave him a card that her daughter sent her before she got murdered. There was a number on the card. The mother said that she tried to call it, but no answer. Then Frank saw the number and asked the mother about her daughter's university. Frank and Sarah went to Harvard Yenching University, and Sarah asked him why we are here, and he told her that the numbers are a book classification. She told him that the book classification starts with a letter, and he told her in the Congress Library, yes, but here they use the Asian literature classification. Then she asked him how he knows that, and he said a Chinese sentence. They got in the library looking for the book. Sarah found it, and there was a paper inside it, and in it names for dead people except one still alive, Gabrielle Singer. Frank tried to call Joe, but no answer, and there were detectives in his room. Then he called the reception, and the nurse took the phone to another one, and it told him something made him sad. At CIA, Langley, Virginia, William went to W, and he told her that Frank is not a retired analyst, and told her that this man has a history. She gave him a paper on it, the file number of Frank, and told him to go to the back room and he would find the records keeper and he would help him. William went to the back room, and he said to the keeper that he wasn't know that this room is exist, and the keeper told him it's not. The keeper gave him the Frank's file and told him that he was the best undercover agent, and he put into the jail drug dealers and terrorists. William asked him why he retired, and the keeper told him that he got aged and some came and put a red name for him. William asked him what that mean, and the keeper told him retired extremely dangerous. William made a call and told him that he wants to know everything about him. Frank and Sarah went to Florida, and he told her that they had to find Marvin Bugs, and Sarah told him that he is dead, and he told her that Marvin was dead so much time. They saw a boat and Sarah liked it, then they took it. They went to Marvin's home, it was on a middle of a lake. Then Frank told Sarah to speak with a loud voice and not to talk about cell phones or satellites. She spoke with a high voice. Then Marvin suddenly appeared with a gun and knife and asking Frank why he trying to kill him, and Frank asked him why he would to kill him. Marvin said that because he tried to kill him, and Frank said that it was a long time before. Marvin told him that some people didn't forget that. Then Frank told him that he didn't want to kill him, and Marvin asked about Sarah, and Frank told him that she didn't try to kill him too. Marvin took them to his house, and it was in a car. They went down, and Sarah asked him why he lives here while he has a house. He told her that a helicopter came to here last year and he felt that they were watching him. Frank gave him the list of names he have and told him that everybody on this list almost dead. Then Marvin told him that he has to see the files first. Marvin got into a files room. Sarah told Frank that he is crazy, and Frank told her that Marvin thought that he was a mouse lab for a mind control project, but then they found that they were giving him a hallucinations drugs. Then Sarah told him that he is very good now. Marvin got off from the room and he got the files. These names was in an operation on Guatemala, a big village. They kill all of their people and they send these names to clean it. Marvin said that he thought that he wouldn't say it again, then he said, I will get the pig. Marvin got his pig and they are at a rest, and Sarah talking on the public phone. Then Marvin said that they would recognize her voice and they would found them and killing them with the ray. Then he saw a helicopter and read its serial number. Sarah went to them and told them the place of Singer, and they would go to see him tomorrow in the shipping area. They are in the airport and getting out to go to the ship area, and there was a woman behind them. They got up from the gate and Marvin took the woman and threatened her with his gun and asked her why she following them. Then Frank came and Marvin told him that she was following them and she had a camera on her bag. So we should kill her. Frank took her bag and throw her things from it and show it to Marvin that there's no camera. Marvin let the woman, and Frank told him that he would go to find a car, so try not to kill anyone. They went to meet Singer and asked him about Guatemala. Then Singer put his knife on Frank's neck and Marvin put his gun on the Singer's head, so he let him. They went up to his office and Singer told them that he didn't say anything to the reporter. Frank told him that the reporter now is dead and everyone she talked with him is dead or target. The Singer told them that he went to Guatemala and taken the cargo. Frank asked him what was in the cargo and Singer told him that the cargo was a man. Marvin saw the helicopter again and said its number. Singer got close to see the helicopter. Then someone shot him and William was watching them. The helicopter started to shoot them. They went down and a woman shooting on them and called Marvin old man. Marvin went to shoot her and he didn't found her. There were men on the containers shooting them. Frank told Marvin that he should open the pig. He opened it and took a gun from it. Frank throw a bomb from the gun on the man up on the container, and another man throws a bomb on them, then Marvin throws it back. The woman came with an RPG and shot it. Then Marvin went to her and she put another rocket and shot it, and Marvin shot a bullet too. The bullet shot the rocket and it blew up and killed her. William can't see them anymore because of the fire. Frank, Marvin, and Sarah were in a car and Sarah was sleeping and Marvin told him that she loves him because she stay with him all the time. Frank told him that she had too, but Marvin told him that she not. Marvin told him if the CIA behind that, there is one place to go and they need a serious help. They went to the embassy of the Russian Federation and Marvin told him that he didn't mean this help and he wouldn't get inside with him. Then Frank gave him a gun to be with him. Frank went inside the embassy and said that he wants to meet Ivan. He went to a room and Ivan came and told him that he wanted to kill him many times but not he is retired. Ivan told him that he didn't kill anyone for a long time. Frank said that it's sad. Ivan told him that he feel that he didn't come for vodka and Frank told him that he wants the plans for the CIA and the entire passwords. Frank and Sarah went to the CIA and they have to identity. They got into the elevator and Sarah took a contact lens to put it on Frank's eye, but it failed and Sarah was looking for it when the elevator's door opened and there was 3 men with guns ordered them to freeze. Sarah told them that the general lost his contact lens. Sarah found it and put it. He scanned it and the alarm stopped. Frank was holding a button and they went to the back room. Sarah asked him if the Russians gave him the password. He told her that the password changes every 6 hours while breaking the wall. Then he told her it's unbreakable. They went inside and Frank told the keeper that he wants a Guatemala files. The keeper gave it to him and told him that a new guy come and asked about him. Then Frank described Willem and the keeper said that yes, he was that one. Frank told Sarah change in plans and went to William's office. William threw on him a mug he had and started to fight. While fighting, Frank asked William, "Is Kordiski trained you?" William said yes. Then Frank told him that he trained Kordiski. They fighting and Frank broke his arm and ran. Willem shot him and a bullet injured his shoulder while running. William reported about Frank and Frank went to take Sarah. They went to the cleaning room and Frank made a bomb from there. William was outside there with a man want to evaluate the building because of the fire, and William told him that there's no fire. The bomb blew up. Sarah went to find a help from one of the firefighters. Frank changed his clothes and took the firefighter out. He went to the car and Joe was there. Sarah asked him, "Joe the one who dead?" Then Joe told her that he just retired. Frank said that we would go to Eagle's Nest. Then Marvin said that. Then all of us got shot and asked Frank to wear a bulletproof and Frank told him it wouldn't do anything. They went there. Frank got into the house. He got into a room and Victoria was there. She asked him if he came to kill her and he said, no. She told him that he got shot while taking her gun which was hidden in the flowers and told him to let Marvin got away before he got hurt. All the team got inside and Victoria helped Frank to take off the bullet and he asked her how she changed. She told him that she liked routine and she liked baking and cooking. Then she told him that she takes a side operation because she can't stay away. They went outside and they started to talk to each other, discussing about the file in Guatemala and the names in this file is hidden except one name, Alexander Banning. So, they would go to visit him. But the government would protect him because they are on this work together and Victoria said that she would came with him. William at his home and W talked with him and told him that Frank had a new target and told him that FBI inside it. Frank, Joe, and Marvin went to Alexander, and Victoria and Sarah was watching out. They was undercover and Joe was undercover as minister. Alexander play a record and took Joe to his safe room. Alexander told him it's a voice proof he told them if shot a bullet here no one would hear it. Joe told him that is the perfect place to make their deals. The alarm rang and Alexander went to see who and he found Frank and Marvin. They got inside and tied him with a plaster to the chair and asked him about Guatemala. The record outside was pushed and Victoria told them that there is a suspected moving here. Frank and Marvin was going to torture him to tell them the name of the person he put on the plane. After a while, he told them that he was Robert Staten, the vice president. He got mad and killed everyone on the village and they gave him money to clean that. Alexander told them that the VP might want to kill him too, to introduce to the president election. William called him and told him that he can't got out. Frank asked him how he know his position, And Frank told him it was an untraceable information and told him it came from the vice president. William gave him 60 seconds to get out. Frank asked Victoria what is happening outside and she told him that they came from everywhere and she can't help him without a distraction. Joe told him that is the end and told him that they got a wild life. Frank called William and told him that he would get out and told him to hold the fire. William reported to not fire because Frank is getting out. Someone got out and they fired on him. William saw that and ran to check him, but he wasn't Frank, he was Joe. Frank and Marvin ran from the back door and covering them and asked Sarah to watch them if they covered to can go. Sarah told her that they covered. Victoria and Sarah ran and while they running, Sarah fall down and the FBI got her. Victoria ran away and went to Frank and told him that the FBI got Sarah. Frank wanted to go to bring her, but Victoria told him that he can't be useful when he got killed. Ivan came to take them, and he said to Victoria honey by Russian. Frank asked her about what he said and she told him, sometimes life got complicated. They went to Ivan's home and Marvin told Frank that they would kill her but first, they would torture her. Frank got inside and Ivan behind him and he showed him a bullet wound and he told him that his love of his life did it and when he found himself alive he felt happiness because he knows that she still loved him because if she didn't, she would shoot him on his head, and now his love is sitting down drinking vodka. They investigating with Sarah and William was watching her. Then Frank called him and told him that they shouldn't hurt Sarah and told him that he remembers himself when he was young like him. While they talking they was tracking him. They found his address, wrote it and gave it to William. He was on his house. William begged to him not to hurt his family. Frank told him if they hurt Sarah, he would hurt his family. William promised him that he would protect her. William asked what he going to do now and Frank told him that he would kill the vice president. The police went to William's house and William came. He got inside and found the Guatemala's file. William went to Sarah having the file and asked her how he got it and she told him from the records room in the CIA building. William told her that he know that Frank was right at some things, but the thing he is going to do if he did it he would has to kill him. William got out from the room and asked W how they got the information and told her that Frank going to kill the VP and she told him it's the national security problem now, and he told her that he wants information about that. At the funding raise party, the team there to kill the VP, Victoria getting inside from the front door and Marvin was at the garbage container. He took a man inside it and took his clothes then he went out, while Victoria getting inside the alarm ranging, she went back to take off her necklace, then she got in and while putting it back, she dropped her clutch and someone gave it to her after putting something inside it. He was Marvin. She got inside and the vice president came and he was preparing for his word. They introduced him and he went to say his word. William went to the toilet, Victoria was standing, then Ivan came and starting dance. After the dance over, she gave him the thing that Marvin put it. Victoria went out and closed the door with her necklace and Ivan started to spread the gas smell. Victoria went to an blocked area and she downed the security and Marvin came and she changed her shoes. Meanwhile, Ivan made a panic that there's a gas smell, then he played the alarm. William heard it and ran. The guards took the VP and wanted to get out from the main door, but his was locked, so they went to the secondary door. A limo came and they got inside running away, but Victoria opened the fire on them. They went down from the car and waiting for another car. William was going to the garage, another car came but Ivan blew it up, so they went from the exit door. William went there and he didn't found anyone there. The VP went to the kitchen and Victoria and Marvin were behind them. They opened the fire again and ran away and while Victoria and Marvin getting out Victoria got shot, then Marvin threw a gas bomb on them and Victoria and Marvin ran away. Victoria told Marvin that he should go alone because she would slow him. Marvin went out and he was wearing a blowing jacket and running towards the VP. Then they started run away from him and a limo came then they rode into it. William saw them and started to stop them but they didn't listen to him. The driver of the limo was Frank. He shot them by electric and took the two guards of the VP down. William was sitting inside, then Frank called him and gave him an address and told him get Sarah and he had the VP. William called W and told her to bring Sarah. William went to the address and Frank asked him about Sarah and he told him that she is coming. Sarah came with W and Alexander. The VP told Alexander to finish this because he ordered this assistance. Alexander shot the VP and told William to cough Frank. William went to cough him and Alexander told him that W said that he had a promised future, and W told him that is gonna happen anyway. William gave Frank the key while coughing him. Alexander told him that he would kill Frank who killed the VP and Sarah and be the head of the CIA. Frank ran towards them and William shot on W and the guards around and Frank killed Alexander. The team came and Frank asked William if it would be a problem to clean it and he told him that he would handle it. They were on a car and talking about no one chasing them finally, but Marvin told him that something very bad would happen soon. Ivan told Frank that he owes him a favor and told him it's just a small nuclear problem at Moldova. They went to Moldova and Marvin undercover as a woman, and there was an explosions behind them and someone pushing him and said that Moldova is suck. The movie ends. That's my explanation for the movie. Before the video ends. When you reach the end, it means that I succeeded. So, don't forget to subscribe to Elite Recap channel, and hit the bell button to get notification all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Thanks you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi, Elite Recap here. In this video I will recap one of a unique film. Action, crime, thriller film, released 2012. Called Scifi. For more movie summaries. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell button to get all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Before we start, spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Have a great day. The movie starts at subway station with a Chinese girl walking. Brooklyn, New York 1 hour earlier. The girl talking to someone and he told her that she lying on him and she told him that she doesn't know what he's talking about. She swears that she didn't know what he wants from her and he told her that he had 3 children and the first thing the father knows is when her children lie to him. He told her if she didn't tell him what he wants to know he would torture her. The man took a paper and pen and give it to her to give him the numbers. Nanjing, China, 1 year earlier. On the board and told her teacher to try another way because his calculate is wrong. The girl, May, went to the head teacher and he told her that they would move her to another school, because she is brilliant. May walking with her friends and they told her not to be sad and they would still be her friends. She told them that she didn't want to go to Beijing and she told them that she didn't like numbers and she didn't want a new friend, she didn't even like math. They told her not to be worried and they would send a letter, weekly for her, and while they were walking someone kidnapped May. In the Meadowlands, NJ, at the ring and someone playing boxing. After that, at the hospital and a woman blaming him for came to here and she told him that he doesn't have the right to came to here and he should be in jail. He told her that he is sorry, then he got out. This man, Luke, went to a casino and he punished him and told him that this boy shouldn't be in the ring with him. The man who got the punch, he told him that he is better from 90% better than the fighter he going to the cage with and he let them beat him. And he already lost every circle he played and he had to down from the second round this match. Luke told him that he hit him once and he went down and asked him from where he got him and the man told him from YouTube and the boy was famous until Luke put him on a comma. The man told him that he costed him $1 million, which is small beside what Luke costed Dakiski, who bid on him to lose. The man told him that Dakiski would take of him too, because he knew that he is the one who made all of this, unless he sent to him Luke's head and some money. Then the man told Luke that he know how the Russians are. Then the Luke defend himself from the man's men. They took May to a man who is an uncle for one of the students in her class and he told her that his niece told him that when you learn something you never forget it. He told her that, you are like a computer, and he asked her teacher too and he said the same word. May denied. Then that man told her that they would going to her mother and blaming her for bringing an idiot daughter and they would kill her, while he saying that he messed up on a toy in front of him. Then May went and brought it back like it was. The man told her that they telling the truth and told her that her teacher said that her father let them when she was young and her mother is sick and soon she would be alone. He told her that they would taking care of her mother and she would go with her new father Chang, overseas to their enemies, and when she gets there she would count for him some numbers. Luke on the road and leaving a message for Annie told her when she got this, call him immediately, and if she outside she shouldn't get back to home. Luke went to his home and found the Russian men on there. He gave up for them and someone told him that they said that you are a tough guy. So you would stay like a dog without doing something? Another one came and told him that he is sorry for this miss, because he isn't a doctor and the guy with him still under training. One of them told him that he just killed his wife and they looked at his records and they didn't find a lot of things. He worked on the garbage, he didn't have a family, he has no brothers or sister, which said to the man who talking, because he wants to kill them too. And he told him they would let him do what he wants, but they would put eyes on him and if he talks to anyone they would kill the one who talked with. May came to the United States with Chang, they talking to a captain, the captain having the passport for May, and told the Chang that she is his daughter and she's a United States citizen, that's their business not his, but playing in the paperwork is a hard work and not free. The captain said what he wants for his silence about the girl and Chang told him that's expensive for a little girl. Then he said what he would give him and told him that he wouldn't talk about the police officers who would kill them in the streets if he didn't accept. Luke was on a subway and a boy came to him and told him that he know him from the fight. Luke didn't talk to him because there was someone watching him. At Chinatown, years ago, May talking to Chang and she telling him the earning of their stores and she told him that the earning raised 5%. Then he asked her about the casino and she told him that it had the same earning for last week and he asked her what exactly it earned and she told him that it losing. They tortured the casino's boss, then Chang killed him. They went to eat and she asked him why he tortured him if he would kill him. Then he told her to eat and be quiet. Luke went to a shelter and someone came and told him he had a nice shoes and he told him it's better for him to find them tomorrow, because if he didn't find them, he would cut his leg. The man take off his shoes and his leg was extremely damaged and told him he would do anything for him to get his shoes. Luke gave it to him and told him to go to the doctor. A woman came to May and she told her that she heard them talking about her mother's death. She told her that she died 2 weeks ago, and they didn't tell her and asked her not to tell anyone that she told her. In the morning, at the shelter, Luke waked up and found the man who gave him his shoes got killed. The police investigated with him and someone told him not to come to here anymore. The Chinese boss came, he gave May a paper full of numbers and asked her memorize it, and she told him that she did, then she told him if he wants her to repeat it, but it would take a long time and would be boring. Luke walking in the street and someone hit him, then he went to the market and when he went to pay he didn't find his wallet, then he remembered the man on the street, he stole him. Luke started to laughing, then a police officer took him outside and when he saw him he took him, he was know him, then he told his friend that they would took him. The boss told May that Chang would take her to another man have another numbers to memorize it, then he would took her to another location where she would take the final instructions. While they walking on the car, another car hit them and started shooting, then the Russian took May. The two officers took Luke to another officer in a place, they started to hit him and blaming him for snitching on them, someone told him that they was like the kings but now they are followers because they were working for the Russians. Someone gave Luke a gun and told him to finish his life, because Annie waiting him, then Luke told him if he wants, he can shoot him on his back, because it's not the first time he do. May went to the Russian and he was asking her to write the numbers and he told her that someone told him about her, she was the woman who told her that her mother is dead. Dakoski told the woman to convince her to say the numbers, then May told her that she is an idiot, because they would kill her, because she gave they what they want, then the woman told Dakoski that she wouldn't tell her, then his son killed her. The police came to the place, Chang called the detective and the detective raised the money he want. The Dakoski called the detective and told him that he would have him 5% more the Chinese promised him. During that, May got run and Dakoski sent his men to find her. The detective making a deal with both Russian and Chinese to raise the money, then he told his friend that this girl have an expensive thing that both of them needed, so when they got inside they should take the girl and kill everyone and if the girl died, he should kill everyone. The detective called Dakoski and told him that they have a deal and he would put his men away. The Dakoski told him that the girl is gone and he cannot send his men to looking for her because detective's men outside. The detective told his men to look for the girl and find her. Luke in subway station he was trying to kill himself and he said sorry for Annie. Meanwhile, he saw May and went back. He saw the Russian looking for May and she was hiding from them, then she got on the subway and the Russian got too. When Luke was going to get in the subway its doors get closed, then he went to the back of subway when he can't open the doors he went up on it and ran, then he got on it. May reached to the end of subway and the Russians was following her. Luke found them and he started to fight with the 3 Russians, he made them down, and one of them got his gun out, and when he saw his face, he recognized him and told him you are the garbage collector. Luke told him that he never collect it, he always get rid of it. Luke took the Russian's gun and shot him. He went to the girl but she ran away. Luke started to looking for her and the police on subway was looking for her too. She got out and 2 of the police found her and while they talking her Luke found her and he hit the 2 policemen, then Russians and Chinese came on the place, so he took detective car and started to run away. They started to shoot on the car. Luke told her that the people who followed her are bad people and asked her if she understanding him. Luke and May got in an opposite direction and the Russians following them. Dakoski's son called his father and told him that someone took her, he is not from Chinese, then his father told him to get her and kill the man with her. Luke made a bus hit one of the cars and told May if they continue like that, a lot of innocent people would get hurt and asked her if she wants that and she said no, so they got in the street and Luke killed everyone on the car followed them and went. A detective called another the detective who was making a deal with the Russian and told him that Luke who the one who took the girl. Luke took the girl and went to buy a new clothes with another identity, then he booked a room on a hotel with the same identity, then they got up. The Chinese are tracing her by a signal then they found her. At the hotel, Luke asking her if she had a family or not and told her what they want from her, then she told everything she knows. May told him if he wants the number she can tell him and he told her what he would doing with it. Luke asked her how she knows that there are separated numbers not one number. May told him that he is crazy but not stupid. Then he asked her if there was something interesting on the numbers and she told him. He understand what the numbers about. It's a words, they are using the old school for coding, and he told her it's a safe code. Chang found the hotel and went inside. He asked the receptionist about Luke and May. When the receptionist didn't tell him where is their room, he took his gun off and threatened her. While that, the guard of the hotel came and shot on someone. Then they shot on him, another guard came and shot on another one. Then they shot him too. May and Luke heard the guns sound and Luke found a phone with her. Then he gave her a paper to write the interesting numbers and told her that he would put her in a safe place. The receptionist gave him the number of the room and they went up. Luke and May got out from the room, the Chinese went up, so they took the emergence stairs. While they running, they got in the hall of the hotel and Luke started to shoot and fight with the Chinese inside. May was hiding, but they found her and Luke took one of the Chinese and fall on him from the hall, and started to run away. Chang took May and used the people on the hotel to get out, because the police outside there. They got out and went to their car. One of the police saw them. Then they shot him and the fire opened. The police and Chinese shooting on each other. Luke still running from the police. He found a car and someone was inside it. He took him out and took his car. After a while he left the car and took a taxi and told him to go to downtown and he would give him the address after a minute. Luke called Vasily, the Dakiski's son, pretending as one of his men, who he killed. Luke told him that he got the numbers from the girl and he was hiding from the police all that time. Vasily told him to come to the restaurant and give him the numbers. The detective Wolf was talking with the mayor and he told him that Luke is here on his city. The mayor started to talk about Luke and how he came. He told him that he called people and after a week they sent Luke. He told him that he is untraceable man and he is a cold-blood killer, but he is impartial. Wolf told the mayor about the girl and she has something important, but she is with Luke. Meanwhile, the mayor's assistant told him about what happened on the hotel and he should made a statement. The mayor told Wolf to get the girl or he would kill him. The Chinese took the girl to her uncle and he asked her if they asked her about the numbers and she told him everyone asked her. Then she told him that she pretend that she didn't understand English so she doesn't say anything. Chang talked with the mayor assistant and told him that they should change the meeting location. Luke went to the restaurant and started to look for the Russian men inside. He went to the bar and asked for a Russian drink and a fork. He killed the man beside him was the fork and started to shoot on the Vasily's men. Then he took Vasily and went to the kitchen. Then he asked one of the cooker about Vasily's car. Then he took him and he called his fathers, told him that he has Vasily and asked him about the safe that opened with the numbers and if he didn't tell him he would torture his son very hard till he talk about the safe. Then he would kill his wife and his children and would let him with nobody. Dakiski told him that inside the safe are $30 million and Luke asked him about the second safe. Then he told him something cost $30 million. Luke called his old team, who were hitting him at the beginning. Luke burned the combination of the safe. Then he told them about the money inside and he told them that he can't got inside alone. So he called them. They got prepared and got inside the casino where the safe there. They started to shoot on everybody had a gun. They went down and started to shooting too. They covered themselves and started to shoot. One of them got killed. A man closed the door that leads down to the safe. They tried to shoot it, but the bullet bounced off on one of them legs. Then Wolf killed him. They went down and blow up the door which behind at the safe. They got inside and Luke told them to let their guns and put it in the ground. They did what he said. He started to open the safe and while he opening it, he killed two of them and shoot Wolf. Then he made him open the safe and they took the money and went outside. Luke tied Wolf and out him on the back of the car with Vasily. Then he called the mayor and told him that he has his money. Then he told him that he wants to talk with his boyfriend Alex. The mayor gave him Alex's number and he called him. He told him that he has the money and he asked him what in the other safe. Alex told him it's a desk, names, money trackers. Luke told him that he would sell the desk to the Chinese, so they can blackmail their old commanders. Alex told him that he wouldn't meet the Chinese because they didn't have the money. Luke told him that they have someone he wants. Alex went to them. Chang tried to make the deal, but Alex took his own and killed someone with it. Then he shot another. Then he killed Chang by breaking his neck. He took the girl and called Luke. Luke told him to meet on their old place. One of the mayor's guards told him that there's a phone call for him. He went to his office and Luke was there. Luke told him that he was telling him that this place has a leak in security. Then he asked him about the desk. The mayor told him that he is not idiot to put it here. It's on a faraway place. Then Luke told him because you aren't idiot you should made another copy. The mayor gave him the other copy and he went to Alex. Alex asked him about the money while putting a gun on May. Luke told him that it's on the car. So Alex was going to kill May. Then Luke told him or maybe on the bank or he funded by it. He told him if he wants to know about the money, he had to do it hard way. They put their guns down and when they going to fight, May shot Alex on his leg and Luke killed him. May told him that she saw him fight before and he would be a bad business for him and he told her he is the worst. Luke took Wolf out of the car and told him to get Vasily back to his father safely, then he gave him $50,000 for him. May sent to her uncle his money and told him to not look for them, and if he did, she knows everything about his accounts numbers and she knows about the money he routes to China. Her uncle said to his guards to book the next plan to China for him. Luke and May on the car. Luke told her that he put the desk in 5 banks, so if they would be scared to hurt them, and she told him what now, and he told her that he isn't sure that he would be a good father to her, and she told him that she didn't want fathers anymore, and asked him to be her friend, and he told her till he die. Luke told her that he found a school for the gifted children in Seattle and he would took her to it. May asked him if they saved now, and he told her, one day in time. The movie ends. That's my explanation for the movie. Before the video ends. When you reach the end, it means that I succeeded. So, don't forget to subscribe to Elite Recap channel, and hit the bell button to get notification all new videos. And like this video, it really helped channel to grow. Thanks you for watching. See you in the next video.